cracking tune, Wild Youth and Making Me Dance. Okay, and joining us now in the studio, we have the boys, Connor, David and Ed. Guys, how you doing?
Great, how you doing?
Good.
Thank you for having us, first of all.
Not a problem. Good to see you here.
Yeah, good to be here.
Listen, up here, I know down south it's all going bananas for you. You can't walk you can't walk the street or getting mobbed by gangs of girls and everything else. But up here, what's your profile like?
It's growing every time, you know. We kind of the first kind of song that we had that got radio play was Can't Move On, which is kind of our first real single, and now Making Me Dance is kind of getting playlisted and everything up here, so it's great. It's we love it up here, so we're trying to
listen. I know there's one of the you look for wee stories about the band online, and there's a story that says it's all due to Connor having an accident. What happened? Well, one of the stories is you were a keyboard player and you had an accident, and then you learned to play guitar, and then all of a sudden
you got toilet trained. Don't worry, it's all good.
No, I had a big operation just when I was younger, and I was housebound for a long time.
Whoa.
And that was kind of, me and Dave were friends for years, and so because I couldn't really leave my house, he used to come up quite a bit, and just kind of sit with me, and we used to go out. We had a little shed at the back, and we used to kind of set up like a keyboard and acoustic guitar.
You do realise if this was the X Factor, the sad music would be playing in the background as you know.
Yeah. That's what we want.
This is our sub story. Get them on, you know.
I just really feel this is our shot.
My granny will be coming on now in 2 seconds.
But that's brilliant. But again, I'm trying to wonder what sets you apart from, because there's loads and loads of guys sitting writing songs in their bedroom that never see the light of day. So what prompted you to actually form the band and get the songs out there?
We loved it. It was kind of something we always done, and as kind of said, like, we were friends since we were younger, so like we used to like skip school and just go play music in the back shed, and then we went to college, and we lasted like a week in college, and we both like left at the same time.
My kids are listening.
Stay in school, kids, stay in school. But we just kept ending up going back to this shed and constantly just write music and play music constantly, and we were like, one time we were just like, let's give it a shot, let's give it a real go.
But let's be honest, the songs were nothing until you got Ed on board.
That's it. It's all Eddie P, man.
I'm bringing the positivity to
exactly.
Yeah.
What was it like having songs in your head and having songs that you knew, and then all of a sudden there are other ingredients coming in, like Callum on drums and Ed here, you know? So
yeah, it was pretty amazing, because like we knew the lads previous because they were in other bands, and me and Connie used to go and watch them play and stuff, and we were kind of fans of theirs. We were all kind of in the same circles, but we were big fans of their musicality, and
don't give me that. When someone's in another band, you just stand and diss them. You just stand and go out there.
Because we were kind of just, even like before we started really like deciding to kind of take this like super seriously, we used to go as me and Dave just as mates and go and watch the other bands, honestly. And we were like proper fangirls at the front. So when we decided that we wanted to kind of set something up, which was Wild Youth, and we had approached the guys, it was like a bit of a dream for us to kind of have them on board.
Listen, seeing years to come, Ed, you remember this conversation.
We were starstruck in rehearsals.
It was different with them, because like, say most bands would go to see other bands and go, you know?
That's right, yeah.
But that's what makes them two kind of different. They grew up together and they were a lot more positive, and they went to learn rather than this, which is great.
Brilliant. I was playing a couple of your tracks to my daughter over the weekend. I didn't tell her anything. She's 17. She says, what do you think of that? She says, that's great. Are they American?
Oh, wow, amazing.
I don't know. Again,
thank you very much.
Because I bring home demos and all the time. It's a compliment that you don't sound like an Irish band, because it's not all, like 4-piece indie band with distorted guitar. Yeah. Which a lot of bands get into.
My last band.
Yeah. Listen, all of us, So, that's what happens, and very few people get out of that, because it takes another leap to get to the kind of sound you have. So how did that happen?
We always kind of, like, and don't get us wrong for 1 second, we absolutely love Irish music, but we always kind of gravitated towards like American kind of sounding music and American production and different American producers. So we always kind of took big influence from over there. So it was something, when we wanted to kind of start writing our own music, we were very certain on the production and where we wanted it to go. And even different drum sounds and different drum samples and snare sounds that like Ryan Tedder would have used for like One Republic, or that like hip hop producers were using in America, or synthesizers, sub basses, and so we just tried to incorporate them as much as possible. Not trying to sound American by any means, but just because that was kind of the sound that we loved.
It's been very wise, because I know you've got Jeff Robinson with you, who's experienced in all of this, promoting bands and everything, but what can happen certainly up here, there's a couple of decent studios, everybody goes, but everybody sounds the same. You'd think it was the same band from 20 different albums that come out of there, because they don't have the ingenuity or the inventiveness to say, listen, I want to sound like this, or I want to sound totally different. And it's credit to you that you've managed to really put yourselves quite apart from everybody else.
Thank you so much.
It is. Well, what about live then? Is it what's it like producing it live? Do you enjoy it?
Like being in a studio or replicating
live on stage.
Oh, we love it. That's one of the main reasons that we kind of fell in love with playing music, because we loved actually playing physically, standing in front of people. And I think that energy that is expressed at a gig is second to none, especially for us. We're a very high energy band, and we play, we give a lot, and we love it when we get it back. So we love it. Yeah.
Brilliant. But again, it's a thing that's increasingly happening. A lot of guys are very comfortable in the studio and on their computers, and then you say, well, there's a stage, and they're going,
oh no, that's
what do I need that for?
That's our favourite. That's our bread and butter there.
We come to life on stage, so.
You've been involved with Danny from The Script, is that right? Has he been good to you?
And Mark,
the boys have kind of taken us under their wing, almost like mentors to us, kind of like family now at this stage. We can ring them up whenever we want and just ask them questions if we need it, and they're always there to lend a hand. So they've been really cool to us.
They co-produced and wrote on our EP that we just released last week.
That is brilliant. So now in a few years you've got to do that for somebody else.
100%,
pay it forward and all this. So you're playing in McHugh's 4th of April.
Yes, tickets on sale now.
And I know that you have played to some massive audiences. I mean, McHugh's, it's going to be like the Beatles in the cavern. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we've got all that.
What's the legal limit for McHugh's crowd-wise? I think they're going to...
As many as you can squeeze in, I think.
And it's tickets at Ticketmaster.ie.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So, folks, the gig is in McHugh's, 4th of April. I wouldn't leave it too long, seriously. Right, guys, you're going to play a song for us?
We are, yeah. We're going to do, not our latest single, the single before that. It's called Can't Move On.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Summer like a bad trip. I feel hot, feel lovesick. I think I died, oh no. When you walk through the door, can't hear the music. Like a drug, used to use it. You got my heart on the floor. Ain't no love anymore. When I see your body next to somebody new, the way he's holding you. I'm too broken hearted, too hurt for this party. It's Saturday night and I don't wanna be alone. I messed up my chances, and I'm too sad for dancing. How am I supposed to move? I can't move on. If I can't move on and on and on, hey, on and on and on, how am I supposed to move? I can't move on. I think I need an Uber. I'm feeling lost like a loser. I spilled my drink on the floor. I saw his lips touching yours in slow motion. I feel my heart exploding when they play our favorite song, and it goes on and on. When I see your body next to somebody new, the way he's holding you. Woo! Too broken hearted, too hurt for this party. It's Saturday night and I don't wanna be alone. I messed up my chances, and I'm too sad for dancing. How am I supposed to move? I can't move on. If I can't move on and on and on, hey, on and on and on, how am I supposed to move? I can't move on. If I can't move on and on and on, hey, on and on and on, how am I supposed to move? I can't move on. controlling you. I'm too broken hearted, too hurt for this party. It's Saturday night and I don't wanna be. I can't be alone now, baby. Missed out my chances, and I'm too sad for dancing. How am I supposed to move? I just can't move on if I can't move on and on and on. Hey, on and on and on and on. How am I supposed to move? I can't move on if I can't move on and on and on. On and on and on and on. How am I supposed to move? I can't move on.
Class, lads, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. Listen, thanks very much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for coming in. And I know you have a whole round and a whole raft of interviews to do, so, sorry for taking up so much of your time.
It's great to chat to you.
Boys, you've been brilliant. So, Connor, David, Ed, and tell Callum, the drummer, he missed the crack. I mean, he really did, He's laying in his bed.
So, he's still asleep, more than
McHugh's 4th of April. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, boys.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, night.